I've got the who, what, where, and when of lead generation. Right now, the main focus for every single real estate agent out there should be acquiring more clients that you can transact with. In fact, this should probably always be the focus for real estate agents. And agents love to get involved in all the stuff that's not around income producing activities. You hear me say that all the time. I believe it, I practice it, and it starts with the results you want to generate. How many sales do you want to get a month? Forget the year-long plan. Think about how many homes you want to sell during the next 30-day period. It doesn't have to be a month. You can pick a 30-day period. You can start that today if you wanted to. So once you determine those results, then there's the who. Who are you prospecting? Who are you calling? Who are you reaching out to and having conversations with? Because if you don't know who you're going to be connecting with and talking to, then you can't use the proper scripts, the proper objection handlers, or anything else. So it starts with the who. Who are you going to be prospecting? Then there's the when. And I'm not going to go in the same order I gave you all the W's there. The when. When are you time blocking these income producing activities into your calendar? Because if it's not in your calendar, it's just not going to happen. You're not committed to it. Anytime someone opens up their calendar, it shows me what they're committed to. And if you're not doing that, then you're not committing to actually getting this stuff done. So now you've decided who it's going to be. It could be circle dialing, sphere of influence, expired listings, for sale by owners, old internet leads, whatever. There's plenty of people to call. So you got the who, you've identified that. You know when you're going to do it. Now there's the what. What are you saying to these people? What script are you using and what objections are you prepared for? And the what involves some preparation, some role play, practicing what you're going to say, making sure you're using the right tonality and knowing when to raise and lower the volume of your voice. There's a lot to do with the what. But if you're not sitting down deciding, okay, here's who I'm going to call, here's the result I want, here's when I'm going to do it, and here's what I'm going to say to them, you're going to get on the phone and say, oh, hey Nick, I'm just checking in with you. You want to buy a house? That does not fly. I can see him nodding his head over here outside the camera saying, that's a nonsense way to follow up. That's lazy follow-up. I'm updating my notes. Updating your notes for what? To not sell him a house? You need to have a clear script about what you're going to say. If you're looking for something, the bonus hack here, I'm following up like I said I would. Just start with that. It's very easy to do. So now we've got the who, we've got the when, we've got the what. How are you going to do it? Are you going to be standing up? Are you going to be using the dialer? Are you going to be maybe manually dialing them? Are you going to have a call sheet you're working off of? I would argue that everyone should be using a power dialer. You should be standing up, ready to go, have your headset on, hands-free to type notes, and focused only on the calls that you're making so you can book appointments. And if you're not practicing all of that, using the body language, you see me doing this video here? There's a lot of body language in the video to get my point across. You should be doing the same thing on phone calls because people hear very little of the words you say. They look at the body language and the tonality. So if you're not speaking to them in a way where you can get your personality to come through, you can get the point to come across very clearly, then you're not doing this in a way that's going to generate a volume of appointments so you can go get a bunch of new clients. So we've got the who, we've got the when, we've got the what, we've got the how. The last piece here, how are you going to hold yourself accountable? Who are you reporting your numbers to? What are you tracking? How are you staying accountable to yourself? How are you staying accountable to your friends, your family, your peers? That's something you've got to decide. We've done videos on accountability partners. I'm on an accountability call 3 days a week where I report numbers around specifics that we are measuring in our business. And I encourage everyone to do the same. Find someone at your office. Find someone through your network. Be accountable with your significant other, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. Be accountable to your admin, your ops person, someone in your office. Find someone you've got to report your numbers to, because when you don't hit your numbers after you make a commitment of I'm going to hit X, Y, and Z, and remember this has all got to be specific and measurable, you're going to feel more pressure to do that. Here's an anecdote here for you. We're in deep on accountability right now at our organization around listings specifically. And I made a commitment. And come Friday, I was short by about 100 dials on my commitment. And the deadline is end of day Sunday. So you know what I did? I took time out of my day on Saturday afternoon. I had the what, I knew what I was going to be saying to these people. I had the who. I knew who I was calling. I had the how. I stood up in my office at home using the scripts and the dialogues, and I time blocked it in my day and had a conversation with my wife and kids about, hey, we want to hang out and do some fun family stuff later. My accountability is hitting these numbers. And I hit my numbers and took time out of a Saturday to do it. That's accountability internally. Took me a while to get there. You might want to start with an external partner and then go for the internal. That's the who, that's the how, that's the when, and that's the what. Time block it, commit to it, and get yourself accountable, and the sky will be the limit for your real estate business.